Welcome back to Streaming Media 2025 here at the Fairmont Miramar in Santa Monica, California. I'm here with one of the industry luminaries, Sarge Sargent. Sarge, you've been around the industry for quite some time. For our audience members who may not know, give me a little bit of your background.
So as far as the media industry, I'd say first I started new media with the Washington Post. I was on the WashingtonPost.com launch team back in 95, 96.
Okay.
Fast forward to 2007, I was already at Adobe, and they formulated the technical account management team for Flash Media Server. So then I jumped into Flash Video. So for a long time I did Flash Media Server, then Adobe bought Auditude in and formed the Primetime team. So I became an enablement engineer for Primetime, and then went on to do management at Primetime.
Okay.
From Primetime, I went over to NBC Sports, who had been a customer, and I was on the launch team for Peacock. So I ran the live video workflows for Peacock.
Oh, nice.
And then from there, I went over to Disney to run the technical operations team for the ad platforms at Disney.
And it's you and I know so many of the same people, but I don't think we've ever
met. Yeah.
Never met. I've worked with Jens Loeffler and Kevin Towles on Primetime and a number of those projects as well. So good to finally get a chance to sit down and talk.
Definitely.
So now you're doing what? What's your role?
So I'm former Disney.
Former Disney.
Recently. So right now I am just looking for my next role. What I want to do and what I want to focus on is the intersection of AI, sports, and video.
Okay. And you've seen so much both on the ad side. You remember going back to the old days of client side ad insertion, server side ad insertion. Where would you sort of fit the best in the industry? Because the industry, as you say, is shifting toward AI. Where do you see sort of the strength?
For me, at the edge. Doesn't matter where it's shifting to. If you look at my career, I've just been agile, right? So I come from a web development background. Shift that to video, doing a lot of support. But then when we brought Primetime in, shifting over to ads. So I've kind of seen it all, done it all, as far as inserting ads into a live video stream for the highest scaled events. And then running operations for that, including incident management. So when the shit hits the fan, I'm the person that people want to call. So when we look at what's happening with AI and the emergence in the industry, whether it be generative AI or whether it's just pure ML, and looking at huge data models and using that data to make informed decisions about what's going on in the stream, that's kind of where I thrive.
And I appreciate you saying ML, because anytime I say to somebody machine learning, they sort of look at me blankly, and I'm like, no, this is what you call AI. We're going to talk about the algorithms.
Exactly.
So one of the previous interviews I did today talked about metadata and how important that is, not just from a granular level, but from also making decisions around ads and the like. What's your take on sort of where we're going in this combination of better metadata, maybe more standardized metadata, and AI and machine learning? How do those sort of play together?
It's interesting because I've had a couple of conversations, and I know there's another talk, I think today or tomorrow, about that. Metadata is huge. I heard someone describe it as the new oil. So it definitely, to be able to describe not only your content but also your viewers, and then pair them together so you can get better personalization as far as content delivery, and then also better personalization with your ad delivery. So to me, it's a huge thing. It's very important. So when you mix AI into it, it should give you faster access to data. One of the pain points we have from an operational standpoint is when something goes wrong in the stream and we want to measure impact. You may have huge loads of data, but they may be in so many disparate systems. How do you quickly write a query to pull all that into first put into the same data set, and then you can go iterate over it. So hopefully the new trend will be to use AI and ML to do those things in real time so that operations teams can make informed decisions.
And I think one of the other points, besides just aggregating it in is aggregating it in a standard way that the query can sort of work across all the different points.
Yeah, so it's reusable.
Yeah, and so, in the old days, somebody would say, well, just build a dashboard for it. It seems like the problem now is we've got so many dashboards. And the dashboards aren't compatible.
And they may not be correct.
Yeah.
So they may be looking at the wrong data or at the wrong period of time for the data.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So what I like to do is leverage ML and then Gen AI on top of it, so you build a better dynamic dashboard.
Fair point. So in other words, you essentially do the algorithms beneath to massage it together and then use Gen AI to lay it out.
So if you look at it, so you take the three buzzwords, you get agentic AI, right? So you build your bot that will consistently mine this data for you, so that at any moment of time, you can pull up a view that's generated on the fly of that data set, so you can make some decisions on it.
That's actually a really clever approach to it, because you're right, you're using the benefits of each of those parts to do that. All right, well, that alone should get you your next gig.
I hope so.
I appreciate your time, Sarge, and we'll be right back.